Hello. It's kind of late, so I'm probably gonna talk softly. But what do you call it? Today I went to Meeplecon, which is a convention. I think you could call it a convention, or yeah, like a convention or a meetup, or it's a big event, biggish event, where people play board games, mostly tabletop board games, so including role playing games and stuff like that. And I didn't know much about it until my friend Justin told me about it. Like he linked the event to my group on Facebook, um, and told me about it. And I wanted to go to try his game actually. But the thing is, I had Melbourne Muggles, this Harry Potter group. We had a picnic in the afternoon, so I went to that first, and then I hung out with some friends after that. And so by the time I was free, it was like 6 o'clock, and then I stopped because like in Melbourne Central, I saw this Hokkaido baked cheese tart thing, a long line for it, and I was like, I need to try this. So I tried that as well. So that took about an hour or half an hour or something like that. So by the time I was like heading down to the place, it was like 7:30. But Cameron told me during the day because he was heading down there that it was open till like 1 a.m. I was like, whoa, that's really interesting because most conventions like finish around 6 or so. But I thought I had nothing planned that afternoon except for Meeplecon, so I thought I'll go check it out. So I went to the train, went down there, and checked it out. And when I got there, I was like, I didn't know what was going on. There's a whole lot of people. I found the place. It was like this big hall in Darebin. I think it was Darebin. I don't know where it is, what it's called, but Darebin Art Centre. So I asked at the ticket booth, and she told me, oh, Meeplecon's around there. So I looked in the big room, and I saw this guy, and he was like, I go, so how do I get a ticket? And he's like, okay. He was really funny. He said, the first step is you come talk to me, and so you passed that test. And I was like, yeah. And then he goes, the next step is you give me $15, and then so I gave him $15, and I think that was all the steps. So there was another step, but I forgot what it was. And then he gave me this little badge, MapleCon 2016. That's not in focus. Can you see that? It says MapleCon 2016, and I had a pin on me, but it was pretty relaxed. Like it wasn't like they had people checking at doors and stuff. I don't know. I guess it's an honesty system or something like that. But it was good. So and then what I did was actually, because when I got there, I thought I might have been too late. Like maybe my friends have gone home. But I did a sweep of all the rooms that they had it in, and I didn't see them, and I thought, oh, I guess they've gone home. But I thought, I've come here, I've paid for a ticket, I might as well play one game at least. So when I bought the ticket off the guy, he said, uh, the best way to get a game going, or is like officially like you get one of those green sticks, like a witch's hat thing with a green flag. It means that you're waiting for more players. So you grab a game that you like from the library, sit at a table with a thing, and then people come over and join you and stuff like that. Because probably the easiest way is just stand over where the games are and just talk to people and say, oh, do you want to start playing a game? And he goes, so that's the way to do it. So I did my whole sweep of all the rooms looking for like Justin and Cameron and Susie and Tilly. I did see them. And so then I just walked over to the games place, and there was these two people like just standing there, and then I kind of like, I guess the way you kind of look, people can tell like you want to play a game or something, and then like, oh, they go like, do you want to play a game? And I was like, okay, okay. Let's go play. So I met them. There was Fong and Caitlin, and so the three of us played a whole bunch of games that night, and it was so much fun. Like I had a really, really, really good time, and that's why I'm making this video, because it's like I had a really good time, and it was fun. And so basically, the first game we played was, I got it written down because you get a little book with Meeplecon, and Caitlin was filling in at the back what game she played, and I was like, this looks like a really cool idea, so I did as well. So I filled it in as well. You can't see it. Can you see it? Well, I have Lanterns. We played Lanterns first, Rhino Hero, and Code Names. They were all really fun, all really different, all really fun. Uh, Lanterns was a simple. Once you get the hang of it, like it's a very simple game, and it was really fun because I don't know if it'll carry over when I tell you now, but like there's a thing where if you have one of every color of the card, you can trade them in for this card that's points. And Caitlin was calling it Rainbow Time. Every time she did it, she looked really excited, and then I did it as well, and it was really fun. Like I don't know, it was just so fun to turn all in those. I don't know if it carries over in the video, but it was fun, right? That's basically the gist. It was a lot of fun doing the rainbow time. Next game we played was Rhino Hero. It's like a really fun game. It was funny as basically it's like Jenga but with cards, and a bit like Uno as well, all mixed together. So if you look it up, you can see it. It was a funny game, but I swear, you know when it gets higher, it's so nerve wracking. It's like quicker than Jenga to get nerve wracking because Jenga's pretty solid because there's pieces of wood. This is like pieces of card stacked together, and also you got to move this rhino. When you get the certain card, you have to move a rhino. I swear. Oh, I'll show you a picture. So this is us playing it. So that's Fong there. That's Caitlin, and that's the tower that we're doing. So I got fairly high. I mean, that's our first game. I think second game they were trying tricky stuff like making the base smaller and stuff, and so then it got harder. There was one time it was my turn, right, and I think I had it. It was real wobbly, and it was like about to fall, but then I kind of kept my finger on it and it just kept kind of just moving a little bit, and then I let go and it stayed, and I was like yes, and then I just had to put on another card, and then I said something. Oh, I don't know if this is another joke that. I don't know if it's a joke, but it's gonna carry over in the video. But I was putting on the card, and then Fong said, "If he puts this card on, it's not funny now." I tell you, it was funny at the time, and it made me laugh. And then I toppled the whole thing over because I laughed. Yeah. Anyways, and then we played Codenames. That was really fun as well. I've seen my friends play it before, but I never played it. But it's actually really fun. It's too hard to explain how to play it, but if you look it up, there's a video on YouTube, I'm sure, that shows you how to play it, or you can go play it yourself. But I really enjoyed Codenames because it's like thinking and like trying to figure out what word to say that makes the other people guess from the words on the table. And there's things where you can say one word, but they can guess two words, like associations. Like you could say animal, and if there's two animals on there, like a horse and a goat, then they'll pick those names. But then, what if there's like three names? Like there's a donkey as well. Then you're in trouble because you don't know what they're gonna. How do you make them pick the two that you want and not the donkey? You know. So, and we had a fun because the group that we played was really fun as well. And so, yeah, I really liked that. Going to Meeplecon, like I didn't expect anything from it. I was like, oh, I've got the whole night free. Just go check it out. I'm out already. It's not like I was at home. I was like out in the city because of the Muggles Christmas party. So I'm really glad. And now I have two new friends from it. Two really fun friends that I really get along with well, like Caitlin and Fong. Yeah, we had a really good time. I think that's all I want to say in this video. Meeplecon was really good. It goes for 3 days, but I can only go one day because I've got stuff on the other days. But yeah, if you like board games, maybe look it up.